All right, welcome everyone to our Max testimonial call tonight. My name is Dominic Vitale, and I've been with Max for many, many years. And we've been having some exciting testimonial calls the last few weeks because of, more and more people coming forth with amazing results from our, flagship product called Cellgevity, as well as Enfuse and ATP and other things. But if you look at the screen right now in front of you, you'll see this word called ribosine. That is really one of the focus. I want to focus on this word tonight called ribosine, because it really is the solution for boosting glutathione levels. You can see that we have 25 years of research, 20 peer-reviewed articles, 38 patents and patents pending. It's the most advanced glutathione technology available today, and it's exclusively from Max International. So just that alone should excite people. When you look in the bottom left-hand corner there, you see powered by ribosine. It's a natural substance. It's more or less L-cysteine, which is an amino acid wrapped with D-ribose, and that's what protects it through the digestive tract to get into the cell. Once that L-cysteine is delivered to the cell, the body is able to produce more of its own glutathione. So that's why this is I was going to say a technical breakthrough. It's a delivery technology, but you can call it a medical breakthrough and or scientific breakthrough, because this is something that took 25 years of research. This is at the scientific level. Medical community will many times find out many, many years later what has been discovered in the lab through scientific research. So we're way ahead of the curve, in my opinion. When ribosine came out many years ago, I was like, wow, we have something very, very significant here. It can help a lot of people. So let me just back up a slide here to show you why this is so important. This is what our cells look like in our body. Does everyone know that our human body contains trillions of cells? They should be nice and round and clear, or there should be no toxins in them. If your cells are grouping up like this together, that's not a good sign. It means your body needs to be detoxified of all the chemicals in our environment. Let me back up to another slide, which I usually start on, which is right here. The biggest global concerns are the fact that we have declining health, over 80,000 chemicals in our air, water, and food, and over 200 foreign chemicals found in the human blood. This is causing unprecedented levels of stress, poor diets, lack of energy, fatigue, joint issues, etc. So knowing that that's a major issue or problem that everyone in the world needs to find a solution for, you'll understand the power of ribosine. And I'm going to ask Dr. Carl to just share in a moment why we have so many different seals of approval from different organizations, including NSF and BSSG, I believe it is, which is great, makes it approved for professional athletes and Olympic athletes as well. Let me just move along here and show you, most of you on the call may have heard already of the word glutathione. It's produced naturally in every cell of the body. It's the world's most powerful antioxidant, most efficient detoxifier, strengthens the immune system, as well as, I can say, the respiratory system, because really your lungs are very important. They need glutathione to function properly. Everyone can hear me okay, right?
I'm here thinking what I want. When you think what I want.
You might need to mute everybody.
Yeah, I'll just mute everyone out for a second. Okay, thank you. Yeah, our lungs are just one set of organs in our body that require glutathione, because especially people who have been smoking or doing things which have introduced carcinogens into your lungs, you really need to detoxify your lungs, because what happens is those toxins or carcinogens or free radicals, there's so many different names we can use for things that are damaging the cells of your organs. Glutathione is the master antioxidant in every organ, whether it's the lungs, the respiratory system, the immune system, your heart, your brain, kidneys, pancreas, liver, everything in your body requires glutathione. Isn't that amazing? That every single organ requires it. And every cell of the body. So just knowing that alone, knowledge is powerful. It reduces cellular inflammation and protects against oxidative stress. When I did more research on this years ago, glutathione, I realized that every single plant and every single animal and every single human being on planet Earth has glutathione in the cells. So to me, that's amazing, because obviously God created us in a way to protect us from the, environment, because, even though it was, it's come to a place now where you can see there's so many toxins in our environment that, in order to live on planet Earth, you need glutathione. If you are without glutathione, you can survive for more than 3 seconds. Like it's an essential thing in every single cell of our body. This is as much as we need air, as much as we need, food and water. Glutathione is just as an essential component of your health, not of your health and wellness, but of living. You cannot live on this planet without glutathione. And so I just found it interesting that when God created the plants in the Garden of Eden, that's when glutathione was, I believe, initially created. You can read Genesis 1:11 one time for yourself, and you'll see that every plant, every animal, and every human being has an antioxidant to protect itself against toxins in our environment. Now, here are some of the benefits we already discussed. I love that it gives you mental focus and clarity, improves quality of sleep, improves the skin, reduces the effects of stress, and enhances athletic performance. We have over 100,000 studies on glutathione, which leads us to this breakthrough ribosine. So at this time, I just want to ask Dr. Carl quickly before we go to the testimonies tonight. You had mentioned about all these different seals of approval that the company has received, like NSF. Can you just elaborate a little bit on that? The importance of it? Let me see if I can take you off mute, or you'll have to press start. Yeah, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me, Pastor Dominic?
Yeah, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay. What I just want to talk about is learning about the second and third party endorsements is huge. It is huge because you have experts actually who is endorsing this. This is not Max International. This is actually companies like agencies, I should say, like NSF,
yes,
which is the National Science Foundation, for instance. That's the government of the United States. And then you'll have the National Institute of Health that actually tested and approved the technology and the supplements. And then they have the BSCG, and that's actually the gold standard for high quality supplements. Meaning that everything that Max put out, that's those stamps, the 8 stamps. I didn't even know there were the top 8 stamps for actually quality supplements is actually on Max's technology and supplements. I didn't even know that. I thought there were 4. But yesterday I located 8 of them, and I posted it so everybody can see. So basically, and the big part of that is that it's approved by the Olympic Committee. The Olympic Committee, for instance, they're very cautious of what athletes, and they're very strict on athletes taking supplements of high quality and actually guilt-free, or as I said, drug-free. So let me ask the very question to everyone that's listening. If somebody comes to you and say, the supplements that I'm going to talk to you about is actually approved by the Olympic Committee, that should be a green light automatically to actually say, if you understand anything about the Olympic Committee, it should be a green light to say, absolutely, or the BSCG. And then we really want to explain what those things mean to people, because it tells you that you're taking the very best, they're clean, they're the highest quality, and then it's confirmed by government agencies and like the Olympic Committee and things like that. So I'm encouraging everyone to look those seals up, and when you talk to your customers, if you are actually taking the supplements right now, you've got to know that you're taking the very best and they're clean, and you have third-party endorsements that's telling you, these are experts that actually made these decisions for the supplements that you were taking. Mm-hmm. So you're taking the highest quality, and if you don't, you got to know what you're taking to appreciate that we have the best. We have all 8 top quality stamps.
Yes.
So what I want to say to people is that look them up yourself. It makes a lot of sense. So when you talk to customers about them, that it would encourage them to actually really order the supplements or even team up in business with you. So I'm encouraging you to look those stamps up and see what they mean. You're taking the very best. Max is definitely #1 in the industry. That's all I need to say.
Thank you so much, Dr. Carl. I appreciate that because it really helps to, boost the credibility for sure. And I'm going to just quickly read what it says down here in the bottom. It says, specially formulated to contain no contaminants or banned substances as certified by the Banned Substance Control Group, BSCG, giving professional athletes worldwide the confidence to use Max products within competition. That's what I loved it. They can use it within competition. So that's what that seal is, and then Health Canada. But thank you so much for covering that tonight. Hopefully you'll be available again on 2 p.m. Saturday to do another amazing training because you helped us out last Saturday with that phenomenal training. I'm just going to call on Monica now to help us go right into the testimonials tonight. I know you've tried Cellgevity, Monica, and some of our other supplements. Are you okay to just give a quick testimony on either Cellgevity or whatever you feel led to share tonight?
Sure, absolutely. Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. With regards to Max Enfuse, I mean, Cellgevity speaks for itself. It's wonderful, and you and Dr. Carl already covered some very important, vital information. I want to just go to Max Enfuse. I do have some of my preferred customers who are on it. I had an amazing testimony today of someone who was never able to take a nap, and they were overstressed. And in this day and age, as we know, with what's happening and what's going around us, high blood pressure is an issue. It's really important that we keep our glutathione levels up, both within by taking Cellgevity, with working directly with our cells, and with the Max Enfuse. When they took the Enfuse today, their body immediately went into rest. And when it went into rest, they were able to actually take a full nap. And when they texted me when they woke up, and this is the first day they took Enfuse, and they said they have not slept that well, and they felt so amazing. They have 3 children, and she said she cannot believe the difference in one day. Now, there are people who actually get that effect in one day. And the Max Enfuse, they come in a box. There's 30 sachet packages. So if you don't like taking pills as a multivitamin, you will take it as a drink, which she hates taking pills. So now she has the highest quality product that's out there by the cleanest company, Max International. And she mixes it, and she was sipping it through the day. Some people drink it at once, and she gets her full vitamin in there. And what it does is that it has the CoQ10, the alpha lipoic acid, the vitamin B, vitamin A, the selenium. There's so much more. If I were to go over it, we'd probably need another 10 minutes with all the stuff you get in that one package. And for myself, it's a morning routine. I take my 2 Cellgevity and my Max Enfuse, and I'm good to go. I look at the Enfuse is an orange color, and there's another drink called ATP, which is green. So I look at it as orange to wake up and to get your body going, and the ATP is green for go, that helps to produce the energy levels without crashing. So I'm really thankful that I was able to recommend this to a person who needed the vitamins in their body, and they are also taking the fish oil, they're also taking the ATP and Cellgevity. They got something called the health pack. So again, glutathione, it is a master antioxidant in our body, and the Max Enfuse formula has helped to relieve the burden placed on glutathione by supporting other major antioxidant systems in our body. And that is one thing that if you're going to gift anyone anything, if you want to recommend someone who everyone needs an excellent multivitamin, and Max International has provided the exact solution that's needed in a very tasteful way, meaning literally in tasting it, it tastes great, and it's very easy to take, and it's something that just becomes part of your life, and it's a high quality, clean product. Other ones you'll buy, other brands you'll buy over the counter at Shoppers Drug Mart or wherever you go, it will most likely end up 50 or more percent wasted in the washroom, to be honest, to be quite frank. What I mean by that is this is also a drink, so it's more easier into your system, and you'll feel amazing. There's so much more testimony I could tell you about that, but for tonight, I just wanted to leave it at that. And again, it has a turmeric root extract in it, green tea extract, broccoli seed extract. This is very important for inflammation in the body. So we have to understand that Max Infuse is not just a regular multivitamin that you would find. It actually impacts your cells to the point that it's building up the glutathione to fight many different things. Even people who are having high blood pressure and going through things where the situation is stressful. I know someone who was concerned about their high blood pressure, and they're looking into the Fuse. They may actually be on the line right now. And by taking Enfuse, your body will get the rest it needs. It will get the nourishment it needs, the production of the glutathione in the cellular level, and you'll only be doing something amazing for your body. So I just wanted to share that today.
All right. Thank you so much, Monica. That's amazing. As usual, you have some great testimonies to share each week, and I know others are going to start calling in with their testimonies as well. I just love the fact that, if there's any deficiencies in a person's body, they definitely need Enfuse, because, we've said many times in the past that our food supply does not have the RDI, recommended daily intake of vitamins and minerals, because of the fact that our soils are depleted. And so, in my opinion, the best way to get your RDI is through supplementation, and I feel that Enfuse is the best multivitamin mineral supplement, as well as it contains antioxidants and other supports for glutathione production. But the number one flagship product that we've always had a lot of testimonies on is right here, Cellgevity. Is there anyone on the line who would like to share tonight regarding what Cellgevity has done for you since you've started taking it? I know I have everyone on mute, so I have to figure out if you can press *6, you can come off of mute, or let me see here. I know we have Everton on the line. Are you interested in sharing tonight, Everton? It's been a while since we've heard from you. Are you? Let me see if I can take you off there. You'll have to take yourself off mute. I can't seem to do it on my end. But I've shared many times that, I haven't had a cold or flu or anything like that for over 5 years since I've been taking Cellgevity and Enfuse both. But this is, you can see the powerful ribosine we just talked about, which boosts your glutathione level by 300%, plus all these powerful herbs in there, including milk thistle, powerful detoxifier. And so right now, people need to keep their respiratory system strong and your immune system strong, and I really feel this is the best way to do it. All natural, no side effects except for good benefits like boosted energy levels, cellular detoxification, and reduced pain and inflammation. So if I can't get anyone off of mute to do a testimony tonight, we'll save that for next week. And then finally, I'm going to go down to the Switch, MetaSwitch, which is our healthy weight management system. This supports and promotes healthy blood sugar levels, supports healthy cholesterol levels, supports a healthy metabolism, helps curb appetite and cravings, removes toxins and waste released from fat loss, promotes good digestive health, and provides ideal fiber ratio, contains no stimulants. So again, this is powered by ribosine, but it's specially designed for losing weight, and we have a lot of great testimonies on this as well. I'm also sure Monica on sport. The sport pack includes 4 things. Where are we here? Cellgevity, number 1, Enfuse, number 2, ATP, number 3, and then the Max 357, number 4. So you can get all 4 of those supplements in what's called, sorry, not the sport pack, it's the health pack. The health pack contains all 4 at a very good price. So I feel that's been really helpful on us boosting our volume. And I shared on the WhatsApp group today that between February to March, we doubled our volume as a team. So that is significant. That's never happened before in this business. Like, I've seen it grow gradually, but to double from one month to the next, that shows to me and it proves to me that this is a recession-proof business. This is an essential thing that everybody needs to stay healthy, and not only stay healthy, but to have optimal performance. You want to be able to have, stamina and energy and clear mental focus and sleep well and have strong immune system. All these benefits is so essential that I can't think of anything else I would take besides Max products. Like, everything else is, to me, is more of a luxury, but this is an essential thing that I've come across years ago. And so this is why I was happy to order several of those health packs last month, because I keep getting people that want to try the product, and I just like to order all 4 at once to save on shipping costs. but also you get a good deal on it. So I'm just encouraging everyone, if you want to get more and more people to try what we have, then you need to have inventory to get it out to people. But is there anyone else who can share? I know we got, was it, who gave us a testimony on the Max 357 last time?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, Dr. Carl, is that you?
Yes. Just want to share a testimony about my left, my inflammation. I used to have inflammation in my left knee.
Okay.
And because of that problem, caused me a lot of pain. And when I started to take Cellgevity, within a month or less, I started to walk. Pain went away. This is about a year right now. Inflammation is gone, and it never came back. So that's what Ribosine did for me. Remove my inflammation from my knee.
Wow, that is amazing, and that's significant because, you know, many times people think when they have an issue like knee problem that the only solution is knee surgery, and I tell them that's not the only solution. We have something that can help you. And I also had another lady who canceled, it wasn't her decision, but she started taking the Max product, and when she went back to see her doctor, he said, all the inflammation is gone from your knee, so I'm canceling the surgery. And she didn't even tell him anything. That was just his observation from seeing the results. So I'm telling people that your body will use the glutathione wherever it's needed. If you're having pain in your back or shoulder or knee, as soon as you take the Cellgevity, that amino acid will go right to where it's required to remove the pain and inflammation and or detoxify and or boost energy, whatever your body needs. It's smart enough to use it for the right purpose. So I think we're pretty much wrapping up early tonight, unless is there a third testimonial someone would like to share tonight?
This is Monica here. Could you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. I know I spoke about my client, but I could speak for myself with regards to Metaswitch.
Sure.
Last year I took it, and when I was taking the Metaswitch, what's very different, it's not like diet pills, so I don't want anyone to think that Metaswitch is like that, because a lot of people sometimes they take different things, and like, I don't want to get into names, but then they get crashes or they still feel wired when they're taking certain diet pills. And what happens with the Max Switch is that it naturally reduces cravings, and I lost over 40 pounds. And it has all, again, Max International products all work very well together. They're a great collection of products. They all enhance and support one another. And when you talk about the sport pack and the health pack and all these things coming together, you're really creating overall wellness in your intake of nutrition and medical breakthrough science that is inside these products. So there's nothing like this out there. And what I found with the Cellgevity, just like Dr. Carl, I did have inflammation already. Inflammation in our body will also stop us from losing weight. So you could be working out, you could be eating properly, you could be doing everything right now, but if you have inflammation in your body, it's not going to process properly. You will be doing all these things and just kind of being a hamster on a wheel. But when you introduce ribosine into your body, you get your antioxidant level up with a massive defense system, which is the glutathione. You'll start to give your body the actual chance it needs. Because I was all of that. I was working out, I was eating properly, I was going to a doctor, a naturopath, getting IV therapy, but it was not starting Cellgevity first, which is a flagship product, and I'm happy I started with that. And then I started doing the Infuse, the ATP, and I introduced the Switch. And the Switch is something you can use for a period of time. It's not something you have to do forever. I use it for a period of time to help kickstart what I needed to get my cravings under control. So one more thing about pricing. Yes, you may pay a little bit more, but I personally don't pay a little bit more for excellent, clean product with medical breakthrough technology compared to all this other stuff that I had in my drawers that would be sitting there for months and months, and even maybe a few years. Some of us even have those and ended up throwing those all in the garbage. But now I put my money towards something that is good for my body, and it's helped. I've seen results that are long lasting. So I wanted to add that.
Sure. That's a great way to end the testimonials tonight, but it kind of reminded me what Dr. Carl once told me. He said the most expensive supplement is the one that doesn't work. So we have stuff that works here, and so it's invaluable. Let me put it that way. When you get the results you're looking for, there's no really price tag you can put on it. But I want to just quickly share the Max 357, which is the Arctic Cod Omega blend, before we end, because I know it was, I think Doreen or Vivian shared a testimony a few weeks ago, which was amazing. And they said that it helped to improve their skin, hair, and nails. I think it was Vivian, actually, yeah. And so this is an anti-aging supplement, just like all of our supplements are in this category because of the ribosine and all of our other ingredients that helps people live longer, live healthier, live better. And you can see the omega-3 comes from the cod oil and black raspberry seed oil. Omega-5 comes from the pomegranate seed oil, and then omega-7 from the fresh pollock fish oil. So there's a huge amount of benefits in this, as well as everything else we've talked about tonight. So I think what we're going to do is do this again Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. and I'll have a few more testimonies lined up. But more importantly, I'm hoping Dr. Carl can do his training again. And then I think Saturday at 7 p.m. is when Roy is doing his full presentation. And I think it's important now to start thinking of who you would like to invite onto the call. And then you have all day tomorrow, Friday, to get people on one of those calls on Saturday at 2 p.m. and or Saturday at 7 p.m. And we're going to build the business strong this month. And I believe we can even double what we did in March. So congratulations to everyone. God bless you all, and just keep positive and keep the fire burning. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll talk to you all soon.
All right.
Good night. Bye-bye.